Restoring the nation's capital to its original master plan, FCTA demolishes Mr. Biggs in Jabi. And managing suicidal tendencies takes center stage as Nigeria joins the global community to mark Suicide Prevention Day. Hello, this is the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam George Jitubo. The FCT Police Command wishes to assure the public that protection of lives and property remains the core of its policing mandate, and it will continue to inject fresh strategies that will place the security of the Federal Capital Territory at its optimum. In a statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer, FCT Police Command DSP Anjuguri Manza says, when the command received a distress call on kidnap of some persons on the 10th September 2020 in Tungamaji, a village bordering FCT and Niger State, the Command Special Anti-Robbery Squad, Rapid Response Squad, and Zuba Police Division responded swiftly. During a fierce gun confrontation with the hoodlums, the police successfully rescued 5 of the kidnapped victims. Meanwhile, a concerted effort has been deployed to rescue the remaining 5 victims that are still with the hoodlums. The command reassures members of the public with its commitment to deploy proactive crime-fighting measures to ensure the security of lives and property in the FCT. Meanwhile, Salute Nigeria Initiative has organized a one-day 3-in-1 community awareness campaign against insecurity, COVID-19 and gender-based violence. Ilyas Onotu Yakubu reports that this is aimed at promoting national consciousness, interest, agenda, and national rebirth.
Take the fingers off the trigger. Keep hope alive. Together we shall defeat COVID-19 in Nigeria. And women, our treasure. The campaign against rape and gender-based violence, where the message is the Salute Nigeria initiative is taken to the local communities in support of national enlightenment and awareness.
It's not the work of the government alone to develop and prosper Nigeria, that every citizen, every Nigerian citizen has the responsibility of contributing to the development of Nigeria.
The initiative seeks to bring opinion molders together in communities on an appeal for behavioral change for national growth. And who is best to drive such messages and ensure that it gets to the target audience than the traditional institution as the custodian of the people's values?
We must try what we do to make sure that we abide by the rules and regulations of the health sector. And
we need to have focus. We need to give you support to the police. You must understand your environment, understand whom you are dealing with.
As Siwaju Moshood Shitu, a resource person, emphasized that for the nation to combat the pockets of security challenges bedeviling it, the people must support the community policing initiative of the present police leadership.
When there are crises anywhere, the most important area how to get rid of it is the traces of the root cause of anywhere we have insurgency or crisis like this.
Following the launch of the campaign, the initiative will undertake a nationwide drive to hinterlands to combat the issues.
And now, update on COVID-19. Figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCD-19, in the FCT, making the total number of confirmed cases now stand at 5,375, while active cases is 3,669, and the number of discharged cases in the territory now stands at 1,000. Sadly, 69 deaths have so far been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory. Meanwhile, overcoming malnutrition remains a crucial task for primary health care givers in these unprecedented times of COVID-19, which has highlighted the risk of child mortality. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji reports that to effectively tackle this, the Federal Capital Territory Primary Health Care Board is leaving no stone unturned in vitamin A supplements.
The ongoing routine vitamin A supplementation exercise is an immunity-boosting weapon to combat diseases, aid good eyesight, and formidable for the overall well-being of the child. Fresh off the radar of wild poliomyelitis, Nigeria, through this biannual bridging of the immunity gap, is also dealing a crucial blow to malnutrition. Food soldiers of the board were strategically seen administering these supplements while ensuring mothers are adequately educated on sustainable.
Coronavirus pandemic is evolving new normal, sweeping the society with unimaginable realities. The human brain is constantly invaded by socio-economic pressure, health challenges and thoughts which cloud and control mental capacity. But wait a minute, do you know that suicide is a crime? These questions will be answered by Sophia Norma Uti, who takes a look at World Suicide Prevention Day.
The World Suicide Prevention Day is observed every 10th of September. It is thus that can lead to suicide. Psychological, social, cultural, and trauma are some of the factors that can wreck people's lives. But it may interest you to know, says the Penal Code, Section 231, subsection 1.
People who assist those who desire to commit suicide should know that it is frowned at by our laws, and there are provisions of the law that prescribe punishment.
On citing the arrival of the bulldozers of the FCT Development Control Department, some members of Jabi Mr. Biggs attempted to resist the exercise. But with the presence of security personnel, residents of the area had no option than to watch their structures. The enforcement team revealed that structures demolished.
We say that it's on daily basis that rape is taking place in that place. So that is a threat enough for these kind of shanties to be removed. Some protest, about 3 or 4 were also removed. The bulldozer, as we speak,
that the exercise will be sustained to ensure sanity in the nation's capital city. Shuaibu Onozeaku, NTA News.
An army for the provision of over 6 hectares of land for the relocation of trailers parked along Giri-Gwagwalada Expressway to reduce risk of road accidents along the route. Kama, who was part of the new Anagada trailer park site's inspection, reports.
Just few days ago, a commercial bus ran under a stationed trailer along the highways at the Gwagwalada Giri as decade-prolonged trailers parked along both shoulders of the expressway, posing serious dangers to road users. This ugly situation raised concern by relevant authorities, especially the Federal Road Safety Corps FCT Command, bothered with the relocation of the trailer park to a safer location to reduce the risk of losing more lives in the area. Based on this existing sketch, Anagada, on the military land close to Giri Junction, mapped out over 6 hectares of land for the provision.
Share responsibilities of the Nigerian Army and the collective measures to save life and safeguard the general